My life completely changed once I read Anne Liebesteel's book, Woodswoman. It helped me to become who I am. I grew up not far from here in a rural community. I lived with my mom, dad, and little sister, but I was always pretty independent. I played well alone. It was a small conservative town. Growing up was pretty boring. There was only one divorced family and no racial diversity whatsoever. I did not have many female role models. None of my friends' moms worked. Not many were even educated beyond high school. My mother and grandmother didn't work outside the home. It's just the way it was back then. Only the dads work. I mean, we were coming off the whole 50s thing. It was a big deal in my town when the hippies moved in. They had a huge house and many people lived there. Me and my friend Jane used to walk by the hippie house just hoping to be invited in. We never were. I was always intrigued by the counterculture. That little rebel in me wanted to come out, but I never knew how to let her be free. And then I read the book. When I was in my early 20s, while my mother was volunteering at the library, she recommended a book to me. It was called Woodswoman by Anne Liebesteel, and it was published in 1976. I absolutely inhaled this book. It talked about the kind of stuff I wanted to do. I wanted to live in a log cabin in the woods and be self-sufficient. I was only in my 20s, but this book completely changed the course of my life. It provided me with a recipe for action. Now I am proud to say that I live relatively independently with my animals in a log cabin in the woods. The trade-off for living in my little utopia is hauling an amazing amount of wood and shoveling a 350-foot driveway. I've designed my space to be perfect for me. There is no Wi-Fi at the house except for the hotspot on my phone. I have my art and craft projects all around. The cabin works for me day to day, but I stay open to the possibility that anything could change. I could be in New Zealand tomorrow. I love to garden and take care of my pets. You have to learn to be one with what you've got. I am currently trying to design a garden in a sustainable fashion where wildlife can come and eat, and I can watch them from my window while I drink my morning coffee. I am so pleased with my independent spirit. It started in my rebellious childhood when I knew more than anyone. Now I am in such a happy, content, and self-sufficient place. My rebellions have created my life for me, and I hope that my grandchildren can learn from a strong, independent spirit. Feminism isn't a bad word. It has gotten me this far, and our world is all the better for it.